Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Dr. Samar and everybody who has seen in this video. The first thing is, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Bobby Umrah bin Idrus. I am student, a postgraduate in manufacturing engineering. And this our team. I'm is a chief executive officer in the 5 restaurant. And presentation is, I want to explain about the business plan, the 5 restaurant. And next slide, it is an introduction 5 restaurant. Bukit Beruang is place strategic to make business food because Bukit Beruang Melaka is a densely populated residential area. And then Bukit Beruang, the area adjacent to the campus multimedia university. So this condition is very possible to open a restaurant business with an interesting concept. Business objective is 1. Increase sales figures by more than 10% in 1 year. And 2. Reduce production costs by more than 10% over 15 months. And 3. Implementing an online or digital sales system. The last, improve service to customers by providing service training to restaurant employees. Next slide. Our mission statement is to facilitate customers with a digital sales system during the COVID-19 pandemic. And to provide food that is healthy, halal, and tastes good. And last, to always be customer-oriented. We principle in business is 1. Focus to customer. The customer must come first. And second, focus to supplier, because for you suppliers are partners. And 3, focus to product. The food we serve is guaranteed to be halal and healthy. And last, focus to service. Our waiters will always work synchronously, quickly, and always smiling. Key to success is the food we serve must comply with user standards. 2. The word praise. And 3. Good planning. And last, always active in marketing. The company description is, the name of this business is the 5 restaurant. This restaurant menu consists of Western food and Asian food, as well as several types of drinks such as coffee and others. The restaurant is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sales and payment system are done digitally. Legality of business using the S Corporation. Thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zulfikar bin Ahmad Yusuf. My position in this business is operational manager. I want to briefly explain the products we offer to customers, including competitors, market share, inventory and warehouse system, and product development of our business. Our business is called 5 Restaurants, which is located in Bukit Beruang Melaka, Malaysia. We provide food from Western and local Asian styles that are halal. Meals such as steak, pasta, roast, mushroom, burger, spaghetti, etc. Beverages such as coffee, tea, milkshake, soda, fruit tea, ice cream, etc. And Especially, we provide durian-based food too. We have conducted a preliminary survey of business competitors in the area and found 4 restaurants that dominate the area: Cafe Legi Cafe and Restaurant, LC Vegetarian Food, Al Jazeera Restaurant, and Restaurant Bukit Beruang Heights. However, they are not direct competitors because the style of restaurant is local food. Based on the survey results, an awkward opportunity is that they do not offer Western style food and do not use digital payment. Thus, consumers must come to buy directly to the restaurant location. Meanwhile, the trick when opening a business there is that they already have many loyal customers. Based on the result of a survey conducted by travel media TripAdvisor, the market share for food business in Bukit Beruang Melaka area is controlled by 4 large restaurants, as previously mentioned. The competition between the 4 restaurants is very tight. Al Jazeera restaurant ranks first with a market share of 28%, followed by LC Vegetarian Food 25%, Coffee Cafe and Restaurant 22%, Bukit Beruang Restaurant Height 19%, and others 6%. If our business is open in this area, it is likely some customer from the 4 restaurants will move to our restaurants. Our sales forecasting in the first quarter may reach up to 70% of the existing market share. To ensure the halal and cleanliness of food served, 5 applies traditional method and cook chill in its production system. Raw material will be processed directly in the kitchen or stored in advance to prevent rot and damage. In its operation, 5 uses international standard cooking equipments and meets WHO requirements. Some of the inventory used include gas stove, oven, deep fryer, digital balance, toaster, coffee brewer, holding cabinet, etc. 5 restaurant uses storage of raw materials, which consists of 2 types: dry, hot, and cold storage. The first place is used to store raw materials such as flour, sugar, salt, etc. Meanwhile, the second place is for raw material whose quality is easily damaged when exposed to room temperature or higher, such as vegetables, fish, meat, etc. The procedure for storing raw material in both types of storage is the same, namely the first in, first out, or abbreviated as FIFO. Initially, 5 restaurants will serve a variety of well-known and favorite Western food menus, such as steak, pasta, rolls, mushroom, burgers, spaghetti, etc. Furthermore, 5 will continue to innovate on the food menu served to increase consumer taste and interest. For example, the development of pasta dishes with a sprinkling of cheap beef and or chicken, combined with mushroom or spaghetti. With the high art of food processing, a new menu of delicious and nutritious foods will be produced. That is my presentation on the product and product handling of the 5 business. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Samir. My name is Lukman bin Omar. and I will present chapter 4, market analysis. Under market analysis, there is 4 parts, which is industry analysis, market test, target market segment strategy, and positioning. Under industry analysis, there is market size, industry participants, main competitors, and market segments. While under target market segment strategy, there is market needs, market trends, and market growth. It is important to know the market analysis is a research to determine the sale venue and market, and it is to gather information to support business and allow businesses to grow. Industry analysis, market size. The report Food and Beverages Market Size Outlook and Growth Opportunities 2020-2026. It is stated that the emergence of internet technologies create a strong growth rate in market. Since the 5 restaurants located near to MMU University, it is stated in MMU official website, the number of currently students is more than 20,000 students. And from a research, 80% college students consume coffee, and it is approved by World Coffee Industry in Malaysia. From a research Hubei University in China, 50% college students prefer food delivery due to saving more time and providing options that are tastier and convenient. Industry analysis, industry participants. There is supermarket, mini market, fast food restaurant, franchise restaurant, and food stall. Industry analysis, main competitors. There is 3 main competitors for the 5 restaurants, which is Old Town Restaurant, Mama Restaurant Rosmerah, and Pizza Hut. Old Town Restaurant is franchise restaurant. Their main product is coffee, and they are a big company in Malaysia. Mama Restaurant Rosmerah, located near to MMU, only 15 minutes. They provide Indian cuisines, and they provide big screen for entertainment. Pizza Hut is also franchise student, and they are providing fast food, pizza, and fast delivery. Industry analysis, market segments. Based on geographic, the 5 restaurants target is around 15 kilometers radius, and it is expected to grow more wider while using internet technology. Demographic. The 5 restaurants target average income customer, male and female, student community, working community, and resident community, married couple, and family. Based on psychographic, the 5 restaurants provide Western food, local cuisine, especially for lunch and dinner, coffee, and fried chicken for delivery. While under behavioral, the 5 restaurants is prefer quiet place with access with coffee, prefer to spend money on food as their satisfaction. Market test. For the 5 restaurants, we are doing survey, which is using Google Form and using social media. The Google Form will be distributed among the student. The focus is among MMU student. So we also cook in small portion and share among family, relative, and friends to get their feedback. And lastly, we open the small stall around the area for food test event. Everybody that going inside and outside the area will capture the attention to try the test of foods. Target market segment strategy, market needs. So as market needs is fast dining in service and fast delivery service, because the location is located near to student area, and most of that is likely to have fast service. Next is servicing mixed variety of food, which is Western cuisine and local cuisine. Best hangout place, IT in ordering the food using our own website, and affordable price. Market trends. Fast food service has been monopolized the market since 2016. Western food and culture has dominating the food service with 49%, and coffee and tea shop market has 13.4% share of market. Market growth. Report consumer food service in Malaysia. The growth of food servicing has been increased, which is because of food hunting, change of lifestyle, and increasing the number of tourists in Malaysia. And lastly, in chapter 4 is positioning. So the five restaurants is focused on good taste and fast in serving customer. Have multiple types of food variety, which is Western cuisine, local cuisine, and coffee. We have good environment for students, for workers to discuss, to do their works. And lastly is the affordable price, which focus on student, the potential customer. That's all. I pass to my friends.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening. My name is Nur Azida binti Mansur. I will explain about marketing strategy and implementation. Our contents of this topic are SWOT analysis, strategy pyramid, unit selling proposition, competitive edge, marketing strategy and positioning, sales strategy, legal, milestones, and exit strategy. Okay, for SWOT analysis, the five restaurants offers an exquisite blend of Western food and the local Asian delicacies and featured a culinary expertise offers halal concepts ranging from the cooking process, tasty food ingredients, good range of beverages, worship facilities, hygiene and cleanliness, and infrastructure to a healthy organization management process. Our weakness in talking about the effect of COVID-19 on local companies, it also resulted in creating restaurants that support new lifestyle patterns. It has brought us to a situation of a new norm where standard operating procedures SOP will meet existing rules. With this tight SOP, customers prefer to stay at home rather than eat at a restaurant. The other weakness is we are unknown or not popular for the market. However, we set it as an opportunity to make Five as a brand name, and we will open more branches in Malacca. There's several opportunities. First of all, restaurant owners can open more joint ventures with several different retailers. This situation at the same time can expand this business by opening more branches. In increasing the profitability of this business, we are using food delivery applications such as Foodpanda, GrabFood to advertise our food products. Besides, we also use social media platforms for marketing such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, webpage, and WhatsApp help us to connect with our customers' updated new environment and increase awareness about meals, and this can excite future customers that can boost our leads and sales. There are also threats for us, there are numerous of Western food in Malacca. Thus, it will give us competitive advantages to compete with restaurants that also have the same model. However, there is no other Malay's Western food restaurant within Bukit Beruang area, as a majority are fast foods and mamak's restaurant. Okay, in topic unique selling proposition, we are focusing on targeted students who live within 5 kilometers from the restaurant, government agencies, and families. We also give a discount card for students. And we're giving 10% discount for birthday person. We have eco-friendly packaging, and our targeted customer, government agencies, can make payment using Malaysian government local order (LO). Our marketing strategy and positioning. In delivery application, we are using Foodpanda and GrabFood to advertise our food products. We are using social media platforms to help us to connect with our customers. And we also use offline marketing strategies, banners at strategic locations, and distribute pamphlets and flyers for communities around Bukit Beruang Melaka. Okay, the 5 restaurant sales plan is to establish and maintain a local location with local clients and surrounding areas. The strategy is to build more customers so that the revenue can grow. We will concentrate on satisfying all clients with high quality food, service, and entertainment choices. The company's approach in the restaurant is to have professional employees competent in food and beverages. We will train each new employee within the company to fit in with the concept of wonderful food, reasonably, and professional service in a superb environment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Doctor. See you again. I will also present chapter 6, which is organization and management. Under organization and management, there is organizational structure, management team gaps, and personnel plan. Under organizational structure, the leader of the 5 restaurant is Chief Executive Officer, which is Mr. Bobby Umroh bin Idrus. Under CEO, there is 4 manager, which is marketing manager, financial manager, operation manager, and management manager. Marketing manager is held by Nur Azida binti Mansur. Financial manager is held by Miss Amirah binti Rashid. Operation manager is held by Mr. Zulfikar bin Ahmad Yusuf, and management manager is held by me, which is Luqman bin Omar. This is a little bit information related to our CEO Bobby Umroh bin Idrus. He is Doctor Philosophy student under Faculty of Engineering with entrepreneur skill at University Technical Malaysia Melaka UTEP. Currently, he is running 2 big business in Indonesia, which is focused on machine manufacturing under the name Star Umroh Engineering and Medan Mesin. He is experienced in managing the Star Umroh Engineering for 7 years and Medan Mesin for 3 years as an owner and CEO. Medan Mesin is subdivision of Star Umroh Engineering, and Medan Mesin itself has a minimum net income 40,000 ringgit with 6 workers. Our marketing manager is Miss Nur Azida binti Mansur. She is master student under Faculty of Information and Communication Technology with entrepreneur skill at University Technical Malaysia Melaka. Has strong internet technology background as she is currently in data science field. She is also experienced in developing website as it is one of the compulsory skill as IT student. And lastly, she is experienced in teaching skill certificate student as she has been working at college community, which is one of the biggest education hub in Malaysia. Financial manager Miss Amirah binti Rashid. She is currently master student that study under Faculty of Information and Communication Technology with entrepreneur skill. Science computer student with major in information system technology. She has strong skill in programming language as she has experience working as lecturer in college community. Same with Miss Nur Azida. As a lecturer that has managed many events, she has deep interest in managing finance for each event. This support her to be good financial manager in our restaurant. Next is operation manager held by Mr. Zulfikar bin Ahmad Yusuf. Currently, he is Doctor of Philosophy PhD student under Faculty of Engineering with entrepreneur skill. He is also experienced in working as lecturer at Medan University in Indonesia. He has skill to manage general operation that operate in university, including raw material supply for related costs. He has strong background in engineering field which has strong safety measurement, managing equipment and managing staff schedule when working in lab which suitable for the position. This allow for the 5 restaurant to recruit Mr. Zulfikar bin Ahmad Yusuf as operation manager. Last is management manager, held by me, Lukman bin Omar. I am a master student under Faculty of Information and Communication Technology with majoring in internet working and skill in entrepreneur. I have experience in working under management office at Polytechnic Kuching, which is one of the educational hub in Malaysia. I am also experienced in managing small business, which is family business, focusing in car repair and service. Every business has gaps and our management team gaps is lack of skill in financing. So the company, the 5 restaurants, is planning to increase the skill in finance to Amira, which is our financial manager, by sending to short course of finance. Last point in chapter 6 is personal plan. This is to increase the scale of every position in the 5 restaurants, which is for CEO allocated 26,000 in year 1, in year 2 29,600 ringgit in year 2, and in year 3 36,000 ringgit. Marketing manager is 19,000 ringgit for year 1, for year 2 is 20,500 ringgit, and for year 3 22,500 ringgit. All manager have the same budget allocation for personal plan, and the total personal cost for year 1 is 102,000 ringgit, year 2 is 111,600 ringgit, and year 3 is 126,000 ringgit. This is important to make sure the holder for the position is able to increase themselves for each year and forward. That's all for chapter 6.
Okay, for the next one is chapter 7, and we explain about the financial plan. Okay, there are 5 important elements in the financial plan, which are required costs of startup, which mean the cost required to start the business, the profit and loss, which show the probability of the business, cash flow, we explain in details about the cash received and paid over a period of time, balance sheet, we review the financial status, and financial ratio, we evaluate the performance of the business. Okay, the next one is assumption. So we have been discussed with the marketing department. So meal price will be in the range of 6 ringgit to 20 ringgit, and there are 10 employees will be hired at 8 ringgit per hour. So these 10 employees will be split into 3 categories, which is cooking, preparing, and packaging. So the next one is income assumption. So income assumption have been discussed to hire the additional marketing staff in 2nd year and professional staff, a professional chef in 3rd year. Okay, the next one, the first element, okay, is startup cost. The total required to start this business is 9,000. That will be divided into 2 categories, which is expenses and asset. So 2,500 ringgit will be used in opening expenses. Okay, opening expenses is, for example, will be used for e-commerce marketing, for the first month of operating the 5 restaurant company. So the balance of 6,500 ringgit will be used in asset, which are computer set, bookshelf, the furniture, the set of tables, cool station, freezer, and Wi-Fi. Okay, the next one is source and use of fund. So there are 2 sources of fund, which is owner funding and bank loan. So owner funding will be covered 5,500 ringgit. That will consist of opening expenses and set of computer. The bank loan is 3,500 ringgit. Will be covered the rest of asset. Okay. The next one is break-even analysis. So this is the FC. FC is the fixed price. The fixed price is 25,000 ringgit. Okay, this will represent the annual expenses. So VC is the variable cost. So we estimate $3 and 50 cent average of the meal. Okay, so for revenue of the break-even analysis is 35,000 ringgit. So that means 2,941 meals or unit of meal to be sold to gain the profit lah. Okay, to break the even and gain the profit. Okay, there are 3 key of projection. The first one is profit and loss, cash flow, and balance sheet. So we can see we use pro forma, which means provided in advance. Okay, so we can see in the table. So the profit for the first year is 50,730 ringgit. Second year is 54,530 ringgit. So we can conclude that from year to year our profit will increase. Okay, so this is the cash flow. The cash flow will show the incoming and outgoing cash of the business. So we see how many we receive and we expend for example to pay the bills. Okay, for the first year the cash balance is 98,500 will be carried forward, okay, to second year. Okay, this is the balance sheet. Okay, balance sheet we reveal the financial status, and if it shows the entity owns, which is the asset, and how much it owns, which is the liability. And this information is very useful to gain the understanding of short-term financial of an organization. Okay, the next one, which is the last part, is the business ratio. So the business ratio is we use business ratio to evaluate the performance of the company. So we can conclude that from year 1, year 2, and year 3, so our performance is same, which is 44 and 60%. Okay, so by doing the business ratio, we also can know the trouble for our company.